やっておきたい英語長文500 6視覚と認識 How often do we say, "Of course I believe it. I saw it with my own eyes." But can we really be so sure what it is that our eyes tell us? For example, take the simple question, how big is the moon? Could any of us make a good estimate of the moon's size if we had not read what astronomers tell us about its diameter? What does looking at the moon or any other object tell us about its real size? What do we mean by real size or real shape, or other appearance for that matter? Can we believe what we see of things, or rather putting it the other way around, what do we mean when we say we believe that a thing has a certain size or shape? The brain interprets the image on the retina in the light of all sorts of other information it receives. Perception, in fact, is by no means a simple recording of the details of the world seen outside. It is a selection of those features with which we are familiar. What it amounts to is that we do not so much believe what we see as see what we believe. Seeing is an activity not only for our eyes, but of the brain, which works as a sort of selecting machine. Out of all the images presented to it, it chooses for recognition those that fit most closely with the world learned by past experience. I want to give a few more examples to show how what the brain has learned influences a process we call seeing things. Seeing, they say, is believing. But is it? An arrangement can be made in such a way that a person looks through a peephole into a bare corridor, so bare that it gives no clues about distance. If you now show him a piece of white paper in the corridor and ask how large it is, his reply will be influenced by any suggestion you make as to what the piece of paper may be. If you tell him that the particular piece of paper is a business card, he will say that it is quite near. Show him the piece of paper at the same distance and tell him that it is a large envelope, and he will say that it is farther away. On the other hand, if you show a very large playing card, say a queen of spades, he will say that it is very close. And if you show a tiny one, he will say it is a long way away. Because you see, playing cards are nearly always of the standard size. In fact, the size of things we perceive depends upon what we otherwise know about them. When we see a car from far away, its image on the retina is no bigger than that of a toy seen near. But we take the surroundings into consideration and gives its proper size.